Hey guys, thanks for coming back and watching some Desperado 9906 Gaming. This will be my very first, and you heard that right, playthrough of Call of Duty. This is the original game that would later become the huge franchise it is today. So I hope you guys enjoy this playthrough. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy. Alright. Let's go into Call of Duty 1. Regular. August 9, 1942, Camp Toccoa, Georgia. More long marches tomorrow than obstacles. With Captain Foley and weapon training with Sergeant Moody, everyone is dead tired. Another guy got RTU, returned to unit yesterday. He begged the sergeant to let him stay. My unit, the 506 Paratrooper Regiment, is an all-volunteer unit. I'm lucky to serve with these guys. There's no one I'd rather have watching my back. Our officers drill us continuously. I've trained for months and I haven't been even jumped out of an airplane yet. The Army has never had an airborne unit before, and that makes the brass nervous. And what makes the brass nervous makes us drill even harder.
All right, listen up. Private Martin, you're on the obstacle course and doing weapons training today. Before starting the obstacle course, read each of these important signs and do what they tell you.
Use grenades to flush out hardpoints. Attack, attack, attack. Move together as a team. Don't make the same mistake. Always move from cover to cover. Always reload before going into battle.
Good.
Suppress
now
and
check
flank.
your objectives. You'll notice that your current objective is highlighted. In addition, the location of your current objective is marked by the star on your compass. As you approach your current objective, the star will move toward the center of your compass. Approach your current objective. That's it. Close enough. You will notice that objective is checked off and you now have a new one. All right, Martin. Open the gate and run the obstacle course. Go, go, go!
Martin, good to see you. They got your sorry butt here too, huh? Hey, good luck.
Thanks, Private
Move it,
Elder.
ladies! This is not your Aunt Fanny's dance! Jump over them! Come on, Elder, get the lead out! Not bad. Now hit the dirt and crawl forward under the barbed wire. Sergeant, fire up those machine guns! Those are live rounds, boys! Stay low! Stay down! Climb these ladders, privates! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Private Martin, proceed through that door. Sergeant Moody's gonna take you through weapons training. The rest of you ladies, stay right here.
Press C to crouch.
Eyes up, Private. I'm up here, in the observation tower. Grab one of those M1A1 carbines from the table.
The carbine.
To get more ammo, grab it from any loose weapon of the same type you are carrying. The number of rounds in your weapon and the rounds you are carrying are displayed in the lower right corner of your HUD. Keep
Gotcha.
tabs on it, soldier. Approach the fence and fire 6 rounds at your target. Your accuracy will be defined by the tightness of your crosshairs.
Oh, okay. I gotta go over here. Duh.
Fire 6 more rounds at your target in different stances and while moving. You will be more accurate while not moving, and in the crouching or prone positions. These skills could mean your life. When your magazine is empty, your weapon will reload automatically. All right, Private, move on to the next area. Grab up a Springfield rifle from the table, switching it for your carbine. Turn to the left, move to the fence, and fire 2 rounds at your target. Now fire 2 rounds at your target while aiming down your sight. All right, I hope it's clear to you that you will be more accurate while aiming down the sight. All right, Private, move on to the next area. Exchange your Springfield for one of the Thompson submachine guns on the table. Unless you've got 3 hands, you can only carry 2 weapons, besides your sidearm and grenades. Fire 10 rounds at your target, first from the hip, then aiming down the gun sight. Compare your accuracy. Get ways. Take a few steps while aiming down your sight. You're gonna move slower this way. In close quarters combat, you can hit your enemy with the butt end of your weapon. This is called a melee attack. Try it with your Thompson. Don't screw around, kid. This is for real. Now switch weapons, Private. Unless you're as dumb as you are ugly, it may dawn on you that each weapon is good for different situations. Make the wrong choice and you could buy the farm. Fire 3 more rounds at your target. Outstanding, Private. Proceed to the next area. Pick up the frag grenades from the table. Pick them up. Throw a grenade into each of the openings before you. Rock and fire. Move behind the concrete post and lean out to the left, then the right. This will help protect you from the enemy.
Wait, why is it telling me to go back up there? I don't know. Whatever.
Move on to the next area. Remember, Private, if you get hurt, grab one of those health kits and use it. Don't be a hero. They will save your life. Our last station will be explosives. Pick 'em up, partner. That's a lot of firepower there. Treat it with respect. That stuff doesn't care what it blows up. Place your explosives on the cinder block wall. Note that a stopwatch has appeared. This will tell you how much time you have to get your butt out of there unless you want it blown off. Fire in the hole! Good job, Private. Well done. Keep your weapons with you and clean at all times. You are dismissed.
War is a series of catastrophes which result in victory. Or a clemency.
Baker Company, listen up. This is the big one. Operation Overlord, the air and seaborne invasion of Normandy. On H-Hour D-Day, seaborne infantry will attack 5 beaches codenamed Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword here on the coast of Normandy. Utah and Omaha beaches will be attacked by 3 of our infantry divisions. At the same time, 2 British and 1 Canadian division will hit Gold, Juno, and Sword beaches. The airborne will be landing 6 hours before H-Hour, before the air and naval bombardments. The British 6th Airborne Division will be landing here. At the same time, the 101st and the 82nd Airborne will be landing in these areas. The Dews River estuary here divides Utah and Omaha Beach. The mission of the 101st is to capture the Dews River crossings linking Utah and Omaha Beach and to protect the flanks of Utah Beach. This road here is the main highway that connects the entire Cotentin Peninsula. The Germans have troop concentrations in this region. When those troops are mobilized into a counterattack on the beaches, they'll have to move along this road. The 101st is going to make sure that doesn't happen. Baker Company, that's us, has been assigned this causeway here. The Pathfinders, like Private Martin, will be dropped ahead of the main force and will plant beacons on the ground to mark the landing zones. However, there is no telling what will happen once we're on the ground. So I want all of you to learn the objectives of every unit in both the 101st and 82nd. I also want you to study these maps and photographs until you've memorized them. We will be landing behind the Atlantic Wall, between several German garrisons. We can't expect to be relieved until at least several hours after H hour. This is what we've been training for. Good luck.
June 5th, 1944, 1800 hours, Greenham Common, England. In about 3 hours I will be in Normandy. As one of the Pathfinders for my unit, I'll be landing ahead of the main airborne force. The Pathfinders land before the main force and place beacons on the landing fields to guide the rest of the pilots and paratroopers in. The brass are sending the airborne in first in the early hours of the morning to protect the flanks of Utah Beach. At first light, the main force of the invasion will hit the beaches. For weeks, the entire invasion force, more than 175,000 men, has been cooped up and forbidden contact with anyone outside, with nothing to do but memorize maps and battle plans. We're all quite eager to be in France. A few hours ago, General Eisenhower paid us a visit. If we pull all this off, the Germans are in for one hell of a surprise. Outskirts of Saint Mary, Église, France. Great. Okay, Sergeant's leg bag. He did not make it. Set up the radio beacon.
Na und? Die bombardieren doch alles. Was sollte die hier schon besonders interessieren?
Defend the drop zone. the nearest town. Really?
Everybody move!